everybody, welcome back. I'm joined by my beautiful mother here.
Thanks.
No problem. And we're going to be making a pizza, but for the crust, we're going to be making it keto style. Now, keto is a lifestyle. It's basically healthier, basically.
Not basically, it is. What are we alleviating? So we're trying to alleviate carbs. So keto is to eliminate carbs and have your body run off ketones instead of carbohydrates. So I found this recipe. I've kind of converted it into something that he'll actually eat. As we're doing it, he has to do it with us because I'm not making 2 meals every night. So basic pizza crust ingredients are cheese, and I do a mozzarella and Parmesan blend. You can do any cheese you want, but be careful with some of your cheddars because they have so much moisture, they run, and you don't want floppy pizza dough. Nobody wants floppy pizza dough. You need a bowl, a measuring cup, 1 egg, some cream cheese, make sure it's full fat, a little bit of salt, and almond flour. All right, let's get started. All right, first, measuring cup and bowl, you need 2 cups of whatever cheese you decide. And I always say a little bit more cheese is better, so you can do heaping, half cup to make 2. Cody, will you open that one?
Yeah.
So I've got 1 cup of mozzarella so far. Okay, go ahead and do a half a cup of that.
Oh, this is a half cup.
Perfect.
Oh.
How much is left? Dump it in. Run it out. Use it up. All right. So we've got our cheese. I did forget you need a spoon or something to mix it up with. Just go ahead and give that a quick mix. Just incorporate the cheeses all together. Make sure your bowl, by the way, is microwave safe because you are going to be microwaving this. So no metal bowls in the microwave. Or you can, but that's up to you. Next is we're going to do 1 cup of almond flour. Okay, so there's a half a cup. 1 more. Okay. And then on your cream cheese, this is an 8-ounce container. Most of them are 8 ounces. You want to get 2 ounces. And this is about 2 ounces. Really technical measuring. So 2 ounces. All right. When all this is in the bowl and it's ready to go, you're going to put this in just like this. You don't need to mix it for 1 minute in the microwave. All right, so just came out of the microwave. It looks a little funny. What you're gonna wanna do is give this a really good healthy mix. Now, it's not gonna be fully melted. That doesn't matter. You're gonna give it a bunch of good stirring. Incorporate that flour into everything. So Cody, go ahead and finish mixing. All right, so as you're mixing this, you're going to notice that it is quite sticky on your spoon. So just keep unsticking it. Once you get it into this ball type shape or where it's picked up all of the flour that you put in there, you're going to want to let it cool down for a minute or so because we're going to add the egg and you don't want to cook the egg into the dough. So just give it a good spread out best you can to let the heat get out of there. All right, we'll give it a minute. All right, after you give it a minute to kind of cool down a little bit, you're gonna add a little bit of salt. It says a half teaspoon, but I just give it a couple of grinds. And then you need 1 egg. So straight in there, that's gonna be your binder. And then, same as before, give it a good mix. Now, this dough, after you add the egg, is going to be very sticky. And one thing I found in keto baking is your best friend is going to become parchment paper. So parchment paper is a paper specifically designed for high temperatures, like your oven, that keeps things from sticking. And trust me, if you can tell, it's getting quite sticky. So again, just keep mixing that egg in. You want to make sure it's all incorporated. So parchment paper, you need 2 equal sizes of parchment paper, and I will show you why in a minute. You take 1 piece of that parchment paper and scoop your dough out onto it. Now this recipe will make one, what I would call somewhere between a large and family-sized pizza. It's enough to feed 3 of us, and on keto, you tend not to get hungry anyway. So Cody eats usually what's left over. Once your dough is in the center, you're gonna get your second sheet of parchment paper and put it right over the top. You can either hand roll this out or if you have a machine, but what you're gonna do is roll this out to the length of or width of your pan. We have a pizza stone. And this is a 2-person job. 1 to hold the parchment paper, 1 to roll. That pizza crust out till it's about to the size of your pan. And carefully, again it's sticky, so go slow, peel that top parchment paper off, but don't throw it away. You're going to need it. Set your oven to 400 degrees. Make sure that it's at 400 degrees before you put this in. Trust me, you will not like what happens if you overcook this. 400 degrees, 5 minutes. Come back, we'll show you more. At 400 degrees, side 1. Center of the rack, 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes are up. You're gonna wanna get this out. Be very careful, 400 degrees, that's very hot. Set it on something that's heat safe. Remember that piece of parchment paper that we didn't wanna throw away? Grab it back out. Now obviously put the sticky side back down. So right back over the top. And this is where you also need a partner. So very carefully pinch those, pinch those. We're going to go under, so go opposite hands. Go opposite hands.
Oh.
Okay, so keep it pinched. And then what you're gonna do is flip. Now be very careful because your pan is very hot. 1, 2, 3, flip. That's fine. So, because this isn't fully cooked, it is a little pliable. But what you want to do is peel off that first layer, and it should come off quite clean. Make sure that your surface is on the parchment paper. If it's not, take a bit of your other parchment paper and just make sure it is. 1, it'll keep it from sticking to your stone or your whatever you're cooking it with. Oven still at 400 degrees. 1 more time, 5 minutes.
So we got the pizza crust done. Done. So now we're gonna put it on our toppings. You can put on whatever toppings you want. But we're gonna stick with these.
Oh.
Lots of cheese.
Pizza is pretty much cheese, yeah. Change the temperature on the oven to broil. Go ahead and slide that back in. What you're gonna do is let that broil until your cheese melts and everything gets a little bubbly. Take it on out. I don't cut on my stone for fear I'll cut through my stone, so go ahead and put it on a surface you feel like it's gonna work on. All right, so here is our keto pizza. Give it a few minutes to cool down. It's pretty sturdy crust, holds pretty well. Go ahead and slice it up and enjoy.
Try a bite. It tastes like a pizza, but like a healthy one. And it's amazing, and my mom can't do anything about it.
He's not allowed to say that word. Amazing.
But yeah, it tastes. Yeah, it just tastes like regular pizza, but it's healthy. That's about it. Oh, I'm doing my outro.
You're doing your outro. I did the cooking.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching. And I know I haven't posted in a long time. You know, school is really fun. I'm being sarcastic. But my mom, amazing cook. Can't believe she found that keto recipe. I hope I enjoy it. See you next time. Bye.